There are a lot of Nigerians in Uganda, but my parents know them because they're of the older generation. So the safety, as compared to Nigeria, it's very secure, very safe. That's a very good thing about Uganda.
Okay, how after do you go back to Nigeria to visit Nigeria? What a family, and welcome back again to another amazing video. In today's video, guys, we have a special guest. She's going to introduce herself. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Hello everyone, I'm Nadi. I'm Nigerian and I stay in Uganda. I initially moved here because of my dad. He got transferred to work in Uganda. So he came here around 2005 and we came the year after. 2006.
2006?
Yes.
You have been here like for 18 years?
Yes, we have.
Okay. How do you see Uganda in the 18 years you have been living here?
Uganda is very peaceful, it's very calm. Yeah, so that's one thing I can say.
It's very calm?
Yes.
Okay, how do you see the Ugandan people? The Ugandan people are very friendly to foreigners and all of that?
Yes, they are. They're very hospitable. They don't treat you like a foreigner, which I find to be a good thing. They don't treat you any different. So they're very hospitable people to foreign people, yes.
Okay, you say you have been living here 18 years. Did you study from here or you studied back home in Nigeria?
No.
Or do you like go in Nigeria and do your studies?
No, I've studied my whole life in Uganda from primary till uni right now.
A few months ago, I was featured on a billboard and the response from friends, family, and even strangers has been so overwhelming in a good way. So I'm going to give you the rundown of what a typical week at Expat University looks like.
Oh.
Yes.
Starting the university even here?
Yes.
Okay, and that's why your accent has changed a lot.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and the Ugandans, they say you have a Nigerian accent, or do you have a Ugandan accent now?
I feel like I have more of a Ugandan accent. It's just that when my parents call, I switch. So it's kind of hard when I'm talking to my parents and I'm talking to a Ugandan at the same time. I have to switch between accents, so it is a bit difficult. So yeah.
Okay, how do you find the Ugandan food? Do you usually like take the Ugandan food, or you take the jollof?
I love matoke.
Matoke?
Yeah, I think that's the best Ugandan food according to me. Yeah, the only problem is as a Nigerian we eat a lot of chili pepper.
Yeah, pepper. Yeah.
So that's one thing that I find hard to in Uganda, because if I'm trying to cook for my friends and other people, I have to reduce, which is I don't really.
Okay, do you take pepper like it is culture, or you just take it as like food?
It's just in every food we eat.
Every food?
Every food, and,
you have to put pepper.
And it's at a high amount, a high level, as compared to Uganda.
I know Ugandan, they don't take a lot, a lot of like pepper, though.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, in the Ugandan food, you only like take matoke only, or you just mix the food?
Pilau. I like that. I don't really eat a lot of Ugandan. I also like posho, so I think that's all. I don't really eat a lot of Ugandan food, but I do like it.
You do like it. 18 years you have been living here. What did you see is similar to the Nigerian culture back home?
Like
what do you see is similar to the Nigerian culture? The Ugandan culture and the Nigerian culture, which one did you see like they're more similar?
I think in terms of marriages, so the dowry, the bride price, and the introductions, I think they're a bit similar. So you have to go to introduce them, the traditional wedding. I think that's the only thing so far that I know is a bit similar to Nigeria. Misunderstandings about Ugandans?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know any misunderstanding with people as
No. I think Ugandans are very straightforward people, so it's hard to misunderstand them. They will tell it like it is. Yeah.
Okay. What did you like, or what do you like mostly about Uganda?
I like the people. They're very, like I said, they're very hospitable, very friendly. I also like the nightlife. It's fun, and you genuinely like meet a lot of different people, different backgrounds. So what else do I like about Uganda? It's just very peaceful. The safety,
The safety.
as compared to Nigeria, it's very secure, very safe. That's a very good thing about Uganda.
Okay, how after do you go back to Nigeria to visit Nigeria?
I've never been.
You have never gone back to Nigeria?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm basically Ugandan at this point.
Oh my gosh, like 18 years living in Uganda, I think now you are connecting to the Ugandan culture.
Yes.
All of that. What I wanted to ask you, like, how do you miss Nigeria?
Since I left when I was young, I don't really have a lot to miss except the family back home. Because the only people who are in Uganda are my parents and my siblings, and like 2 of my cousins. So, and I have a lot of family back home. So it's hard to relate to them because I don't have their numbers. I don't really talk to them a lot. So it's hard to relate to them, as I miss my family back home.
Okay.
Yes.
You miss your family back home. And do your parents like staying in Uganda, or they just like go to Nigeria and then back to Uganda?
I think they have decided to become Ugandan. My dad got his Ugandan citizenship.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
when I say this country is really good,
Yeah.
and yeah, I know a lot of people who want to get the Ugandan citizenship just because they like this country a lot.
The country is good.
Yes, it is.
Okay. How did you see the studies here in Uganda? I can't say like compared to Nigeria, because I might say like you didn't study from Nigeria.
Yes.
You studied here in Uganda. How do you see the studies here in Uganda?
It's hard to explain because I've been in different schools. So from primary, I went to a school called St. Mary's Chitende. It was good. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave the school, but I had to because of health reasons. And when I left St. Mary's, I went to Aga Khan, and the dynamic between St. Mary's Chitende and Aga Khan was so different, because Aga Khan was more like basically uni. They give you, I don't say freedom, but they give you the liberty to act on your own as an independent person, so it pushes that self-drive. Yes. Then after Aga Khan, I went to Kaboja for my A-levels. So yeah, I like the study culture in Uganda is fairly good. Maybe because I've moved schools and I've seen how they do different things in different schools, but I do like it. Even the school that I'm in right now, I'm at Expat University. It's also good. You meet a lot of international students. The studies very modern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you usually like study with other Nigerians, or only like other people from different countries?
As of right now, I don't really know a lot of Nigerians. Maybe because I don't have the accent.
And if you can't tell like someone like I'm a Nigerian, someone can't know like you're Nigerian.
They won't know. So it's hard to relate to other Nigerians or find other Nigerians in Uganda. That's the only problem. But I know there are some at the university that I'm in. It's just that they're like me. Their accent has changed, so it's hard to find your community.
Okay. And where you stay here in Uganda, there is a lot of Nigerians, or it's only you guys, like you found yourself in an area where you're only Nigerians?
There are a lot of Nigerians in Uganda, but my parents know them because they're of the older generation.
Yeah.
So finding youth who are Nigerian, according to me, it's quite hard. Yes.
Okay. Would you recommend Uganda for studies for other international students who want to study from here, or other Nigerians who want to study in Uganda?
Yes, I would.
Why would you recommend the Ugandan studies?
Okay, I'm just going to give it from my perspective.
Yeah.
First of all, my family stays in Uganda, so it's easier to access them than if I'm to like travel to another country. In case of any problem, like I said, I have very terrible health issues. So in case of any problem, I can just call home and they'll be around. And as far as the education in Uganda, I would recommend it just because you get to meet a lot of people. But if I had the option, I would obviously want to study abroad outside.
Yeah. And which country would you like to go abroad? Let's say the way you said, which country would you like to travel to?
At first I wanted to travel to Germany.
Germany?
Yes. But once again, health issues, so I couldn't. But any country outside.
Any country?
Maybe the UK.
UK, where Nigerians like.
Yes,
There is a lot of Nigerians in the UK now.
Yes, they really like the UK.
Why do Nigerians like the UK?
I have no idea. I think maybe it's because there is a large community of Nigerians in the UK. I mean, the Nigerians are everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Everywhere. There's this saying on TikTok where you could go to the far ends of the earth and you would still find a Nigerian, specifically a Nigerian man. So you would find Nigerians everywhere.
Everywhere Nigerians.
Everywhere.
And the Ugandans like enjoy the Nigerian music. You are here at the Nigerian. You see Ugandan mostly like enjoying the Nigerian music, or they don't enjoy the Nigerian music?
They enjoy it far more than they enjoy their local music, which I understand. You know, Nigerian music is it's nice to listen to, but they mostly listen to the Afrobeats.
Afrobeats, yeah.
So if someone is to find out that I'm Nigerian, they'll be like, "Oh my God, I've watched a lot of Nigerian movies. And I listen to a lot of Nigerian songs. Do you know Aki and Papa? Do you know Davido?"
Me, my favorite musician in Nigeria is called Ashake.
Ashake. Yes.
Oh, I love that guy now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a very good musician.
Okay, which musician do you like in Nigeria?
I like Rema. Yes, and Victoria.
Those are the two ones you like?
I like all of them, most of them.
Yeah.
Yes, the music is very nice.
What about the movies? Do you usually like watching the Nigerian movies here? Or?
Not really. I don't really watch a lot of movies, so I can't really say that I watch them.
Okay, what do you we like? What do you enjoy mostly here in Uganda? What do you feel like you enjoy here in Uganda?
Just going out. Like this kind of restaurants, different places. I like exploring Uganda. Yes.
Okay. And let's talk about dating. Are you dating a Ugandan or a Nigerian?
I'm going to keep that private.
Why? No.
Because I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Oh, you're not dating? Okay. Are you single or you're dating someone?
More like talking to someone, a Ugandan. Yes.
You're dating, or it's like only like talking?
Just talking.
Not dating. So skip the question.
Yes. Please.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. Would you say how would you describe Uganda in one word?
Safe.
Safe.
Yes. The roads in Uganda are very clean. Okay, this road in particular is very clean, and there are not a lot of cars. Maybe today is just not a busy day.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very safe.
How safe do you think it is?
It's too safe.
100% safe?
Obviously, you can't have anything to be like 100%. But it's safe enough. If you're to compare it to like other countries in Africa, even outside, it's very safe.
It's very safe.
Yes. Okay. They prioritize their security. The safety of the Ugandans, it's at the topmost priority. So that's why it's very safe.
Okay.
Uganda is very safe in terms of security. You know, in Nigeria, you have a lot of kidnappings, a lot of military, you know, those terrorist attacks, things like that. So, and in Uganda, any simple terrorist threat that we get, it is going to be acted upon. So, it's very safe, very secure. That's one thing about Uganda.
Okay, Uganda is safe.
Yes.
Yeah, usually people say Uganda is safe. Okay, compared to other African countries, the people have like travel like, okay, let's say me, I'm from Congo, and I know my country is not safe because let's say if it's midnight, you can't go anywhere.
Yes.
Even let's say it is even 7 p.m. in some houses you'll find like they have started like sleeping even. Yeah, at 7 like mostly like here in Uganda, at 7 you will find people on the road, even again people in the market at 7, I think, in some markets here in Uganda. Okay, usually like Uganda is safe, I might say. Have you ever been to Kenya before?
No, I haven't.
You have never been to Kenya?
No.
Okay, usually also Kenya is a little bit also safe, I might say. Compared to Uganda, I think Kenya is more safer. Yes. So, and you said the studies here in Uganda, they are more fine, they are okay. How is the Ugandan people? Do Ugandan people have discrimination to foreigners?
Not at all. They are way more friendly to foreigners. They treat you like a Ugandan.
They treat you like a Ugandan?
Yes. They will treat you like how they treat their fellow Ugandans. They're very hospitable people.
Because you have experience living here, that's why
yes, maybe
yeah.
maybe my opinion is a bit biased, but from what I've seen, they really treat you like you're not any different from them. So you can tell them, oh, I'm Congolese, I'm Nigerian. They'll be like, oh, that's cool. I listen to Congolese music. I like Nigerian food. I like jollof. But that will be all. They'll be like, okay, that's nice. Now I know she's Nigerian. I can move on with my life. So they don't treat you any less than or.
And the Ugandan usually want to be like friends to foreigners, or they want to be like far from foreigners? How do you see?
They just like to be friends with everyone. They like to, with their own people, foreigners. They don't even know you're a foreigner until maybe you say something, or maybe your accent is different. Oh, where do you come from? Then that's when they'll be like, oh, she's not Ugandan. But as far as I'm concerned, they never really bother to find out, because they know like you're Ugandan, part of us. So long as you're in this country, we're going to treat you like a Ugandan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's say, what's your plan B? Living in Uganda or traveling abroad?
I don't have plans to stay in just one place. I would like to move around a lot, travel to different places. Like I said, I've not even been to Kenya. That's all. I don't really move around a lot, but it's something that I'm trying to change. Yes.
Okay. I mean, in your future plan, you'll travel to different African countries or European countries?
Any country. Yes.
Any country in Africa?
Yes.
Okay, that's really interesting. Have you faced any challenge as a Nigerian living in Uganda, and how did you overcome it?
So, one of the challenges that I've faced is maybe the cultural and society nation, because like I said, I'm fully Nigerian. Both my parents are Nigerian, but I live in Uganda. So having to conform to different customs and societies, it's different. You don't really feel like you fit in. I'm more Ugandan than Nigerian, but then when I go to Nigeria, I'm more Ugandan than Nigerian. So it's hard to find your place. It's confusing at some point.
Okay, how do you overcome these challenges, like sometime when you face them like as a Nigerian?
I just try to research more, like be more in tune with my culture, my people. Try to watch more videos on, because I'm Igbo.
Igbo?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I try to watch more videos on like the language, the food, the practices, all those things. Yes.
Okay. How have Ugandans welcomed you as a Nigerian? Like usually, like when you go to friends and then you introduce yourself, like you say, I'm from Nigeria. How do they welcome you?
They just like get excited. They scream, "Oh, you're Nigerian!" Yeah. Like I said, I like your food. Do you know how to cook jollof rice? Do you like a goosey?
Do you feel integrated into the Ugandan community?
Yes, I do. Because I have a lot of Ugandan friends from different tribes, different backgrounds, so I do feel like I'm more integrated into their culture because I hang around with them a lot more.
Okay. Do you see yourself living in Uganda for the other years coming? I think we are going back into the question which I asked you, like what's your plan B? You say you want to travel. Okay, do you see yourself like living here for long? Let's say after traveling to different African countries, would you like to go back to Uganda and living here your life?
I would like to stay in Uganda, but my calling is adventure. I'm outgoing, so I would like to travel more, and maybe I can come and settle back in Uganda, hopefully. Yes.
Wow, that's really interesting. Any message do you have for the people watching us now?
Thanks for loving the foreigners.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much guys for watching. This is the end of the video. Kindly do us a favor and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.